Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kiera, your friendly neighborhood regional flight attendant, and it's Christmas morning. So Merry Christmas to all of those, and Happy Holidays as well. I am, as you can see, I'm dressed for work. I originally had a trip that was going from DC to Portland. I didn't have to be at the airport till 2. So I was like, oh great, I get to spend Christmas morning with my family. Crew scheduling said, we're your family. We're going to spend Christmas with you. So they called me this morning because yesterday there was quite a bit going on yesterday with my mainline carrier, and there are delays. So the turn that I'm working this morning is actually delayed from yesterday. So we're doing a DC to Bangor, Maine, Bangor back to DC. And then I have, you guessed it, a 3-hour sit before my flight that was originally on my schedule. I'm supposed to work. So just gonna rolling with the punches. I text my family. I told them I'll be back tomorrow. So we'll meet up and do the festivities tomorrow. So that's where we are right now. And then tomorrow I have 4 legs, one of which is a deadhead. I can't remember them all off the top of my head. So, oh no, yes I can. Top of my head, just brought them back up. So the Bangor turn, then DC to Portland, overnight in Portland, and then I have Portland to Philly to Nashville back to Philly, and then I deadhead from Philly to DC. A direct deadhead this time, because if you watch my last vlog, you know they like to double deadhead me for whatever reason. So I'm gonna go ahead. It's currently 5:26. I have a 7 a.m. report time, so I'm gonna go ahead and make my way to the airport. I'm sure it's hectic in there with everything that happened yesterday, so we'll see how this goes. I am going to be at Fort Gully today. Made it on the aircraft. This flight was delayed from yesterday, and we have a UM on here, and she had to sleep in the airport last night. I am not pleased with that information, so I'm gonna move her up, and we're gonna take good care of her, but on Christmas, not on my watch. We're gonna try to turn us around. Unfortunately, this aircraft has no Wi-Fi and no coffee, so extra holiday cheer coming from us. So we should be boarding in like 10 minutes. So I will see you guys either when I get to Bangor or when I get back to DC. Alright, so I've had the meal that they're giving us. About to head to my gate to head to Portland. Whew. Wasn't too bad. And hopefully the plane will be there when I get up there. I saw the notification that it landed and it was taxiing. So we should be hopefully deplaning when I get up there. So I will check back in with you guys either when I get on the plane or when I get to Portland. This is the holiday cheer for me. I am gonna meet my crew downstairs. We're going to change real quick, and then we're gonna head downstairs. This hotel is giving us a meal, so I'm excited to see what that is. And I probably will order something else because I haven't really eaten all day. What number am I? 42, this way. So I haven't really eaten all day, so I definitely want to put something more than what they give me on my stomach tummy. But I think I was on this floor the last time I was here too. I was on this floor the last time I was here. So, yeah. Not gonna do a room tour this time. I'm just gonna go in, change, and get to moving so I can meet my crew downstairs. We're kind of within that minimum rest period now because of the delay. So, I'll see you downstairs. Good morning. It is now 4:31 a.m. I have a 4:40 van time, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish packing up my stuff. Today is go home day of this 2-day block of holiday flying. I am doing 4 legs, and one of them is a deadhead today. So I'll be going from currently in Portland, so Portland, Maine to Philly to Nashville back to Philly, and then I deadhead from Philly to DC. I have a direct deadhead this time, yay. So, and then I'll be done. I should be home, I want to say 6-ish tonight. It's a pretty long day. Let's see. Oh, no. Yeah. Because there's a 3-hour sit when I get back to Philly from Nashville before my deadhead leaves. So I'll probably just sit in the crew room until then. But yeah, this trip it's been pretty smooth. I love the flight attendant that I work with on Christmas. The Bangor legs. She was absolutely amazing. Just what we needed for the holiday morning. And then the flight attendant that I met up with for this Portland trip, she's pretty cool too. She's Philly based. So it's nice to have flight attendants that, you know, they got good energy. It's just us up there. It's good to have, you know, good energy with each other. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish getting ready so I can meet my crew downstairs and we can get this day started. I know it's cold outside. I know we're probably gonna have to de-ice because it was not actively snowing, but it had snowed. There's snow on the ground. So we'll see how the morning goes. Hopefully we can. I don't want us to be delayed, but I kind of want us to eat up some of that sit time. So yeah. So I will see you guys at the airport. We have made it on the aircraft. I'm gonna get aft early today. It is about 18 minutes before we start boarding. So I've done all my pre-checks. I'm still bundled up waiting for it to warm up in the cabin before I take my jacket and stuff off. Sounds like they had to just put the heat on, so I should be able to warm up relatively. This is a flight to Philly from Portland. I think it's pretty full. Yeah, it's full for the most part. See if the gate agent can try and clear the back row. If possible, it's not. If not, it's not the end of the world. This one's not a pretty long flight, so we can manage. But I will probably check in with you guys when we get to Philly. It looks like we have about a 55-minute turn time when we get to Philly if we leave on time. We're probably going to have to de-ice because of how cold it is here, but we'll see. And I know there's quite a few people with connections, so I really hope we can get out of here on time so that they're not freaking out about their connection. So I will check back in with you later. Leg 1 of 4 today. We made it to Philly. We're in MOGT because we had to de-ice. We were a little delayed. There were a couple people with tight connections. Hopefully they made it to those. We are keeping this aircraft, so love that. I love it and hate it. Nashville's a longer flight, so I would prefer a 900 for the 2 bathrooms, but I feel like we're gonna run through the airport to get to a new gate. So we shall be out of here shortly. We had made it to Nashville. It was a long flight. Well, it felt long. We have one more working flight, and then I deadhead to DC. Oh, not without my 3-hour sit though. So, whew, y'all, I'm tired. I'm hanging on like the red right now. Like it's only, well, it's currently 9:57 a.m. in Nashville. It's 10:57. I feel like we just done a lot, so much, and it's not even noon. We've done a lot, but we should be back in Philly by 1:30-ish. So we should be boarding in the next like 10 minutes or so, and then we'll be on our way. I'm tired because I haven't really eaten, so I'm gonna definitely get some food when I get to Philly, and go from there. It's been pretty chill for the most part. This flight, the flights have been like pretty full though. This one, I think it is full for the most part. We have a so keep an eye on them. But other than that, nothing really special about this one. So I will hit you guys up when I get back to Philly. So, not in Philly yet, still in Nashville. We had to deplane because of a maintenance issue, and we don't have an ETA of how long it's going to take. So the captain made the decision to deplane the passengers for their comfort, so that they may be able to move about in the airport, use a real bathroom, get some food if need be. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. There are some people with some connections, and I don't want people to miss their connections. It stresses them out, and I'm still working on not absorbing all of that energy. So if they could not be around me, that would be great. So I'm gonna try and get this window shade open because it's been fighting with me. And there's a child that's sitting here and she wants to look out the window. So since we have the time, I'm gonna try and fiddle with this window shade. See if I can figure out how to get it to go up for her. So check back in with you when we start to board again. I'm gonna leave it open. I ain't gonna close it because it took forever to get it back in the section. The baby's going to be so happy. I don't think I was updating on the times before, but it's been about 20 minutes and maintenance is here. Hopefully it doesn't take them long to fix everything, fix the baby's window just in time. I'm very excited for her to see that it is open. Hopefully that'll be a silver lining in this adventure. So looks like it shouldn't be much longer now for them to get everything together, and then we can start boarding again. Yeah, so because of the delay, my sit went from 3 hours to 15 minutes. So I am on the shuttle now to head to B-Gate so I can get on my deadhead and make it back home. So we'll see you guys there. your girl has been peace. I am heading to the car so that we can have our lovely unwind and recap. So we'll see you guys when I get to the car. Yeah, every time I come to this parking garage, especially after a couple of days, and mine just only been 2 days, I'm like, where the hell did I park? I found my car though. I have made it to my car. Oh, this felt like a long 2 day. Probably because I flew over the Christmas holiday. And every singular flight that I worked was practically full. But today, they didn't make any changes to my schedule. They being crew scheduling. So, had the Portland to Philly flight. We were a little delayed because we had to de-ice. I may have mentioned earlier. Excuse me. Then we had the Philly to Nashville. So when we got to Philly, we loaded passengers up and we got to Nashville pretty quickly. When we got to Nashville, we had a maintenance delay. And we ended up having to deplane. So we boarded the passengers, had the maintenance delay after we closed the door, mind you. So then we had to deplane. And then once we got that all settled, I was able to fix a window shade for this child that was sitting in a window seat. We couldn't get the window shade open. During the delay after we deplaned, I was playing around with it and I was able to get it open, thankfully. And then get the passengers to Philly. Now this morning I was like, oh, I don't want to delay, but I do not want the long sit. Obviously, the only way to get the long sit was to get the delay. And y'all, my 3-hour sit turned into a 15. I had about 15 minutes. Once we finished deplaning and I got all my stuff off, I had just enough time to grab me something to eat. I got a slice of pizza, y'all. I had big plans. I was going to sit down and eat in the B gates. But no, that didn't happen. I then caught the shuttle. Yeah, I'm tired. Then caught the shuttle over to the B gates from the F terminals in Philly. Thank God for those shuttles. And as soon as I walked up, I was able to pre-board, thankfully, because I think we had like 2 minutes before boarding when I got there. Y'all, I was tired. I had big plans. I was like, I brought my book. I was going to read. Yeah, I closed my eyes and then I was in DC. It was a short nap. I'm still tired. I'm excited to go home though, see my family so that we can have our Christmas celebration now that I'm back. And I'm off tomorrow. I am off tomorrow and a much needed off day. So thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, live freely, love always, travel often. Bye.